Today's headlines. President Rodrigo Duterte vows to strengthen bilateral relations in his two-day working visit to Japan. The Philippines aims to lower poverty incidence by 14% in the year 2020. Police launch a manhunt for 6 prisoners who escaped the Laguna Provincial Jail. And a cemetery in Kalinga Province becomes a tourist attraction due to its oddly designed niches. Good day. I'm William Theo. Welcome to the PNA Newsroom. President Rodrigo Duterte hailed Japan as the country's friend and partner in preserving peace and stability. The president expressed his appreciation for Japan's understanding and assistance in the government's campaign against violent extremism and terrorism. Duterte said his trip to Japan had been delayed because of the clash in Marawi. He intends to thank Prime Minister Shinzo Abe for being a partner in the Philippines' pursuit of peace in Mindanao. The president announced his intention to make Marawi a center of moderation and tolerance. He called on other nations to unite and work for lasting peace, security, and stability. Duterte also hopes to secure the support of the Japanese business community, which he cited as a key partner in the country's development agenda.
My second trip to Japan will seek to further strengthen existing partnerships and establish new ones, all with the aim of ensuring that these partnerships redound to the benefit of both our peoples.
President Rodrigo Duterte is now in Japan for a 2-day working visit to boost bilateral relations. President Duterte arrived at Tokyo International Airport with his cabinet members past 2 in the morning. He was welcomed by several top-ranking government officials. His schedule included meetings with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Emperor Akihito. Among the topics to be discussed throughout the working visit are regional security and trade, as well as bilateral partnership and peace in Mindanao. Duterte is meeting Japan's leaders ahead of the ASEAN Summit, which the Philippines is hosting this November. Abe visited the Philippines back in January and even stayed at Duterte's home in Davao City. He is the first foreign leader to visit the country under Duterte's term. Japan also pledged a total of 1 trillion yen worth of official development assistance, which will create business opportunities in the Philippines. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, is advising motorists to prepare for heavy traffic in parts of Metro Manila during the 31st ASEAN Summit in November. Among the affected roads are the areas at Clark Complex, Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, North Luzon Expressway, EDSA from Balintawak to Magallanes, Diokno Boulevard, Rojas Boulevard, CCP Complex, Ayala Avenue, Makati Avenue, Pasay Road, Lawton, 5th Avenue, and McKinley. SMX Convention Center, CCP Complex, and parts of Rojas Boulevard will be closed to traffic from midnight to noon on November 11 to 13. Meanwhile, all trucks and closed vans are off limits along SCTEX and NLEX from Clark to Balintawak and along EDSA from Balintawak to Magallanes from November 11 to 15. MMDA will also implement a stop-and-go scheme where motorists are expected to give way to ASEAN delegates and their convoys. The Duterte administration reiterates its goal to reduce poverty incidence by 14% in the year 2020. The Presidential Communication Operations Office says the administration plans to realign its programs in partnership with China. PCOO Assistant Secretary Ana Marie Paz Banaag said China's assistance will ease implementation of the Philippine Development Plan 2017 to 2022. Banaag reaffirmed that President Rodrigo Duterte's deep engagement and constructive approach towards China already started yielding good results. She cited several bilateral and multilateral agreements between PCOO and state media groups with counterparts such as China Radio International and Xinhua News Agency. She says China has also offered to support the programs of other government departments. Still to come, a casual dining chain plans to open more stores in Mindanao with the end of the Marawi conflict. Police launch a manhunt for 6 prisoners who escaped the Laguna Provincial Jail. These and more when the PNA Newsroom continues. Casual dining chain Maxis Group Incorporated, or MGI, plans to open more stores in Mindanao following the end of the conflict in Marawi City. MGI President Robert Trota said that even with the Marawi conflict, the company has been looking to put up branches in Iligan City. The company already has 15 branches in Mindanao, including those in Zamboanga, General Santos City, and Cagayan de Oro. MGI has allotted this year up to 800 million pesos for the roll-up of up to 70 new branches, primarily among its core brands. The company has set a goal to establish 1,000 local and international outlets by 2020. The Laguna Police has launched a province-wide manhunt operation against 6 prisoners who bolted the Laguna Provincial Jail. Laguna Provincial Police Office Director Senior Superintendent Cecilio Ison Jr. has ordered an investigation into the jailbreak. Ison said the inmates grabbed the caliber .38 service revolver of one of the prison guards at the main gate and shot him in his face. The prisoners then grabbed an M16 rifle from another guard and commandeered a Toyota Revo with plate number WGM-193. They sped towards Los Baños, where they abandoned it after colliding with another vehicle. Policemen have been directed to set up checkpoints to track down the escapees. They are also trying to establish the owner of the getaway vehicle used by the escapees. A student died while 9 others were wounded when armed men attacked a truck loaded with 40 students in Kiblawan, Davao del Sur on Sunday night. Police say the students of Kimlawis National High School were on board a truck on the way to the Kiblawan gym when a number of armed men fired at them. 16-year-old Jimboy Lincanay was declared dead on arrival at Gregorio Matas District Hospital in Davao del Sur. 9 other students were injured and rushed to various hospitals for treatment. The Kiblawan Municipal Police is investigating the incident. A municipal search and rescue team has also been deployed to scour the area and track the armed men. Researchers from Japan visited Glan Sarangani to watch the migratory birds living in Raptor Hill. Members of the Asian Raptor Research and Conservation Network participated in the Migratory Raptor Watch at Raptor Hill in Barangay Rio del Pilar. The researchers were welcomed by Glan Mayor Victor James Yap Sr. They were joined by the Environmental Conservation and Protection Center and Raptor Watch Network Philippines. The birders have witnessed some 120,000 raptors at Raptor Hill since September 18. The Japanese researchers thanked the residents for their hospitality. They also took time to discuss migratory raptor watching in a forum led by Raptor Watch. The migratory birds of prey approach the Philippines in September and October to warm up after leaving Taiwan. They come and roost in Barangay Rio del Pilar and depart for Indonesia. The Department of Tourism, or DOT, plans to link bike riders all over Luzon in its proposed route loops in the Calabarzon area. DOT Region 4A Director Rebecca Villanueva Labit bared one of their proposed ride loops for Calabarzon. The route will start from Manila to Antipolo, going to Tanay, Morong, San Mateo, and Pililla in Rizal, Quezon, and Batangas. Labit said there would be a series of meetings with motorcycle clubs to ink a deal for tourism and volunteerism purposes. Raymond Gabriel, founder of biker group Together We Ride, noted that motorcycle tourism is a growing industry. He says motorcycle riding is a sustainable way of traveling the whole country. He adds that riders are able to showcase the culture and heritage of the landmarks they visit. Gabriel said they have done a similar initiative in Mindanao, which was well attended. Up next, Barangay Ginebra is hailed back-to-back champions in the PBA Governor's Cup. A cemetery in Kalinga Province becomes a tourist attraction due to its oddly designed niche. These and more when the PNA Newsroom returns.
Ito ang Duterte on Duty, ulat sa ginagawa ng Presidente. October 19, Huwebes, nakipagpulong si Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa mga opisyal ng Office of the Presidential Advisor on the Peace Process sa Malago Clubhouse sa Malacañang Park. Dumalo ang Pangulo sa 43rd Philippine Business Conference at exposition of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Pinalaki naman ng Pangulo ang mga problema ng ASEAN members sa ginanap na high-level forum bilang bahagi ng ika-50 anibersaryo ng ASEAN. October 20, Biyernes, naging panauhing pandangal si Pangulong Duterte sa paglunsad ng Laguindingan Airport bilang pampitong domestic hub ng Cebu Pacific. October 22, Linggo, nakisaya ang Pangulo sa 38th Mascara Festival sa Bacolod at pinuri ang mga taga-Negros sa pagiging matatag sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaanang unos at pagsubok. October 23, Lunes, nakidalamhati si Pangulong Duterte sa pamilya ni Cebu Archbishop Emeritus Ricardo Cardinal Vidal at nagbigay galang sa Arsobispo sa huling pagkakataon. October 24, Martes, sinaksihan ng Pangulo ang Philippine Air Force Change of Command at pinasalamatan ang mga sundalo sa kanilang naging papel sa pagpapalaya sa Marawi mula sa mga terorista. Hiwalay na nag-courtesy call kay Pangulong Duterte ang Russian Federation Defense Minister at ang United States Defense Secretary. October 25, Miyerkules, ininspeksyon ng Pangulo ang Russian Navy anti-submarine ship na nakadaong sa Pier 15 Port Area, Manila. Sinaksihan din ng Chief Executive ang ceremonial turnover ng mga armas at military technical equipment mula sa Russia. Nakipagpulong si Pangulong Duterte sa Chinese business tycoon na si Jack Ma upang palakasin pa ang investment ng Alibaba Group sa Pilipinas. Tinanggap din ng Pangulo sa Malacañang ang mga bagong talagang ambassador mula sa Japan at sa Pakistan. Dumalo rin si Pangulong Duterte sa commemorative session ng ASEAN Law Association Governing Council.
The extrajudicial tag that has been placed on me is simply not true.
Hiwalay na nag-courtesy call sa Pangulo ang Minister of National Defense of the People's Republic of China at Minister of National Defense of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Ito ang Duterte on Duty. Abangan sa susunod na linggo ang mga gagawin ng Pangulo.
Barangay Ginebra retained its title as the PBA Governors Cup champion as they defeated Meralco Bolts in the final game of the series. Ginebra scored a 101-96 win before a record-breaking 54,086 spectators at the Philippine Arena. Ginebra started with a wide lead in the first 24 minutes. The Bolts cut down Ginebra's lead in the fourth quarter to just 4 with 40 seconds left in the game. L.A. Tenorio ended the game for Ginebra with 26 points with 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Justin Brownlee added 23 points while Scotty Thompson chipped in 14. Alan Durham led Meralco with 26 points, 24 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 steals. This is Barangay Ginebra's 10th PBA title and Coach Tim Cohn's 20th pennant. A cemetery in Tabuk City, Kalinga is serving as a resting place for the dead and a tourist attraction for the living. Our PNA reporter Albert Anthony Abando files this report.
Colorful niches in various shapes, such as a ship, chopper, or a church, are seen on a cemetery at Barangay Nambaran. These are real burial grounds made by families based on objects or interests related to their departed loved ones. They also embody the wishes and dreams. of the deceased. The designs are meant to keep their good and happy memories alive. Tabuk Mayor Ferdinand Tuban said the cemetery was established in 1986 on a government lot for the residents. He said Tabuk has come up with an ordinance prohibiting the burial of the dead on their backyard, which is a tradition in the Cordillera. He said that placing designs is not a violation of the culture, and it gives happiness to the family for fulfilling the wishes of a departed loved one. The cemetery has become a favorite spot for passers-by who take selfies or simply photograph the different niche designs. For the PNA Newsroom, I'm Absa Bando reporting.
A low-pressure area is expected to bring rains to most parts of the country come All Souls and All Saints Day. The low-pressure area was spotted east of Surigao del Sur. It is embedded along the intertropical convergence zone affecting Palawan and Mindanao. Pagasa says the low-pressure area has a small chance of developing into a storm. Meanwhile, a northeast monsoon or amihan is affecting northern Luzon and is causing wind convergence with a low-pressure area. Caraga, Davao, and Soc-Sargen will experience cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms. Aurora Province will be cloudy with scattered rains and thunderstorms. Cagayan Valley, Ilocos, Cordillera, Metro Manila, and the rest of the country will have cloudy skies with possible isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Let's take another look at today's headlines. President Rodrigo Duterte vows to strengthen bilateral relations in his two-day working visit to Japan. The Philippines aims to lower poverty incidence by 14% in the year 2020. Police launch a manhunt for 6 prisoners who escaped the Laguna Provincial Jail. And a cemetery in Kalinga Province becomes a tourist attraction due to its oddly designed niche. The holidays are coming soon. For more stories, please log on to www.pna.gov.ph or visit the PNA page on Facebook and Twitter. And that's your daily dose of the hottest news and the latest information that you need to know from the PNA Newsroom. I'm William Theo. Good day.